Good morning from Canterbury, a very festive Canterbury actually, and shockingly, this is actually our first Christmas market of the season and we're practically right on top of Christmas. Although, we did kind of dip into the Trafalgar Square Christmas market when we was in London.
We did, very busy.
And a very disappointing bratwurst that cost us 11 quid.
Yeah, so I'm having high hopes of having a really nice one here.
Yeah, and they can't be 11 quid surely, outside of London. So at least they've got to be cheaper.
We are still in the city, so...
At least if you get disappointed, it costs less.
Fair.
First mission of the day accomplished. Bratwurst has been acquired. It already looks better than the one we had in London.
So much nicer.
Sauerkraut, crispy onions, ketchup, mustard, and only £7.50.
A lot cheaper, I know.
A lot cheaper. And they were cooking them there all fresh.
Yep.
We've come and we're sitting in this little park to eat our bratwurst. The sun's come out. Somebody ordered the sun for Christmas.
We were saying we haven't seen the sun for quite a while and this is what it feels like. I forgot. That's actually not burning my face, but you can feel the heat.
Bratwurst in the sun is the next best thing to bratwurst in the snow, I think.
Yes.
Although the sun's not going to keep it warm because it's not that warm out here, so you might want to dig in before your sausage gets cold.
Ooh.
You're getting that all down you.
God.
Messy time, but a good time. What's the verdict?
Oh, you're still filming me.
I'm still filming you. What's the verdict? We're waiting to find out if it's any good.
Sorry. It's a lot hotter.
Good.
And the crispy onions, so much better.
Is it making your nose run by any chance?
Yeah. It's hot and I'm cold and I don't know.
Anyway, mine's getting cold while we're sitting here talking, so I'm going to tuck in.
Well,
that was so much better. I've waited all year for a decent bratwurst and we finally got one. Chef's kiss.
it was very nice. I mean, I remember last time we had one in Canterbury, quite a few years ago. It was a little disappointing.
I really need to belch.
We're such a classy bunch.
On the way to get the bratwurst,
Sorry. Do that one again.
On the way to get the bratwurst, we did walk past a couple of stalls and actually picked up our first purchase, a Christmas present for somebody, so I can't show you what it is. But I think one of the things that I really like about Canterbury is it's not the biggest Christmas market, but there's actually quite a lot of stalls selling unique gifts. Like a lot of the Christmas markets now, it's mainly just food and you get like 2 or 3 stalls that are all selling the same old rubbish.
Anyway, we've had some food. I feel like we should wander around a little bit more.
We've got a lot of exploring to do.
Yep.
I also can't wait for this is going to sound really weird, we've been waiting for the sun to come out for weeks. I can't wait for it to go down and it get dark because I think
Christmas lights.
It's going to look incredible in the dark.
Yeah.
Now to burn off that bratwurst we just had, we did consider joining the Christmas dance-a-size session that was going on in the city centre.
No, we did not.
We didn't want to show anyone up. It's Christmas, it's the season of good spirits and everything. We didn't want to show people up with our dance skills.
That's true, that's true.
We did walk past a stand as well selling hats. I did try and convince Josh to buy a new hat, but he wasn't having a bar of it.
I have a lot of hats.
You do have a lot, but they were definitely some unique hats. But we thought as it's a beautiful day and Canterbury is a beautiful city just to wander, we'd burn off our bratwurst by just having a bit of a stroll and a little bit of an explore while the sun's shining, and then we have the perfect excuse to treat ourselves to some mulled cider and a sweet treat later.
Mulled cider is my go-to for Christmas now. I love it.
I might have a mulled wine. I haven't decided yet. It'll be a mulled cider or a mulled wine and something sweet. We've already seen some sweet treats on the way round.
Oh, one of them cookies.
Ooh, we'll show you later. We haven't got 7 swans swimming, but we have got 4 swans standing, laying, one that thinks it's an ostrich.
He's doing yoga.
Doing yoga, swan yoga. Maybe they want to join that dance-a-size class in the city centre.
Maybe.
Now, while we were on our walk around the city, we thought we'd pop into the Beanie, which is a free-to-enter museum, because inside they've got the original on-screen Bagpuss, as the creator of Bagpuss was from Canterbury, and they've actually got a shop window trail where you walk around and find the Bagpusses across the city for Christmas. We didn't realise though, the creator of Bagpuss also created the Clangers and Basil Brush, and they've got them in here too. Now, of course, we can't come to Canterbury at Christmas time and not talk about Canterbury Cathedral. It is famous the world over. It is an absolute icon of this city. You can literally see it peeking across the rooftops wherever you walk in the city. It looks absolutely spectacular in the setting sunlight at the moment. But for the first time in almost 200 years, Canterbury Christmas Market actually extends into the cathedral precincts this year, and I think it's just perfect. Like, what better setting for the Christmas market than right outside the cathedral? Can you believe the last time there was a Christmas market in the grounds of Canterbury Cathedral was 1836?
I'll be quite intrigued to see what kind of Christmas market would be then.
A very traditional, I would have thought.
Very traditional, but
apparently it ran from like the 1300s to the early 1800s, and then it's been nearly 200 years since it's been there.
it's strange. I don't understand why, because like you said, it is such a beautiful setting,
and funnily enough, they stopped it due to unsavoury behaviour apparently at the Christmas market. So apparently we're more civilised these days.
I doubt it.
Maybe they were drinking too much mulled wine.
Probably.
Ooh.
Speaking of which,
even the cathedral landscaping's getting in on the festivities. Look, a holly bush. Although that tree over by the horse thinks it's spring. It's already got blossom on.
yeah, we've seen a few things with blossom on, and we're like,
is it nearly summer? It doesn't feel like
I hope it is, but it's definitely not.
Also, that lighting is fantastic. Look at that. Oh, golden hour.
I was like, oh yeah, wait, you're talking about the cathedral.
I'm talking about the cathedral.
Definitely not me.
Where you can tell the sun is definitely starting to set, because it is getting nippy out here.
Don't know if you can see that in the camera.
But we found that there is a food bit outside the cathedral.
Yep.
Of course there was a queue for the bar.
Of course.
So it was a choice between a hot mulled cider or a ride on the carousel to warm ourselves up.
I went for the mulled cider.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing what we've got. Well, cheers to no unsavoury behaviour, so that it's not another 200 years before the Christmas market's back in the cathedral precinct.
Oh, that's pretty damn good.
I'm glad.
I swear they get sweeter every time I try one.
Not bad either, only a fiver.
It's cheaper than ones we've had before, I think.
It is.
Is it?
And I think it is, yeah, no, I think it is. And it's a decent size.
Yeah.
And it's a nice setting because we're right by the Christmas tree with the sun setting on Canterbury Cathedral.
Lovely.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
As we're stood here watching everybody take their pictures with the tree, we've noticed just there is Canterbury cheese and chutney.
We're suckers for cheese and we're suckers for chutney.
Especially if they've got some chilli jam, because we actually need some. We haven't had any this year yet.
We bought some, where did we buy that? Was that Bath?
That was Bath Christmas market,
and we absolutely loved it, and that's where we found our love for it. And now we're going to buy some more.
Hopefully, if they've got it. They didn't have any sweet chilli jam. They had lots of other jams. They also had a Carolina Reaper one, but I don't think you'd make it to Christmas if I was to feed you that.
No, they had a Bloody Mary one as well, I think.
They did, but we did also walk past a cake stand and pick ourselves up a deep dish Biscoff cookie instead.
Also, we had a pistachio stuffed croissant.
Pan au chocolat. Yeah, no, it's a pistachio cookie dough pan au chocolat. We haven't had it yet though, so we don't know what it's like, but it looked intriguing.
We're such suckers. I don't know.
They see us coming, they put something out and we go, yes, we'll pay £4
and she was like,
for that.
it's the last one, and we were like,
Well, it's meant to be, it's Christmas. So we're just waiting in Rose Square because online it says that there should be snow showers on the hour, every hour, until 5 PM.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes to 4. But we've not seen any sign of the snow showers all day, so we thought we'd wait here while we're here, see what happens. And we've got the Lord Mayor's pipe organ thing going on over there. Well, 4 o'clock has been and gone, no snow showers, just we've been about through 4 ABBA songs on the pipe organ. Shall we do the Christmas light trail walk instead?
Yes, at least you know they're on.
Well, the lights are simple but effective, and I think part of it's the setting, right?
They look really pretty, especially with some of the historic buildings that are about.
Yeah, the ones on Westgate Towers look really cool.
Yeah.
But we've got a few little cobbled back streets to wander by the cathedral, so hopefully they'll look nice as well.
Hopefully.
The lighting's really good here.
Oh yeah, I mean even the sky looks quite pretty.
I was also reading that apparently if you was to stretch Canterbury's Christmas lights out end to end, they'd run for 6 miles. Aren't you glad they're not stretched out in a straight line? I haven't just made you walk 6 miles.
I'm glad. I mean, where'd you get this useless information?
The internet, on the Google.
The Google. That was the most randomest fact you've ever given me.
Is it though, really? I mean, I did come out with some random ones.
That was, I think, the randomest. Ooh, retro stuff.
Picking out your Christmas present, are you?
No, I'm alright. It just fascinates me.